What up, guys? Sugi Konata, aka Mr. Dark Nagato, coming up with another rant. I haven't done one in a while, and I felt like I wanted to do one before I had to leave, so here's my new one. But I'm missing Rant 05, so I'll upload that some other time. Right now, this is Rant 07, and it's going to be fighting games in general. So, let's see, since 2009, we've been getting nothing but like a bunch of fighting games and shit. Like more than usual. Like almost every fighting game series is like now coming back from the grave or something like that. It was like the resurrection of fighting games from 2009 to this year. I mean, we had Street Fighter 4 back, we had King of Fighters 12, we have, since Guilty Gear can't be there anymore, we have Blaze Blue, we have like two more Arcana Hearts, we have Tekken 6, we have like we have all of that shit. Even the Melty Blood developers are making another fighting game that's not irrelevant to the Melty Blood series. I forgot the name of it, but whatever, I'm gonna have to sleep. They're not gonna release like any more content to September anyway, so I can't really make a rant or do a review on it. So what's the bad thing? Why am I making this rant on all these fighting games? They all suck. They all suck ass. They all suck dick. And they can eat a fucking dick. And they can eat my shit. And but right now I'm gonna exclude four fighting games 3.5 fighting game series. The ones that the Melty Blood developers are working on, because there's like not much to talk about it anyway, because they only released one video. Or in that one video is basically all the information they released so far. Blaze Blue, because even though the first one was super unbalanced, which kind of made me unlike the series for a while, it did have a good storyline, and 2 kind of made up for that. Had to make up sex for that. Arcana Hearts, because I haven't really paid much attention to the series, and I'm trying to right now, so. And Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag Team Tournament 2. Not Street Fighter X Tekken, no, that stays in the shit pile. So a thing that I'm having a problem with all the fighting games, for one, is they're making the systems like one-sided now. Due to the simple fact that since there's going to be newcomers coming to fighting games now, since like a majority of them are coming out, what the developers started to do? They started to pussy in the newcomers into people who was been in fighting games for an X majority of the years. And when I mean pussy in newcomers, this is what I mean. Street Fighter 3, you had to parry. You press forward at the right given time that somebody attacks you, or down if somebody attacks you low. You press it at that right fucking time. That right fucking time could save your ass. No health loss, it still counts as defense, and no matter if you was good at spamming or not, that shit took fucking skill. That took skill up the fucking ass. And when I mean skill, no, oh, I can learn this shit like within like a week or so. No, you can't, nigga. No, you couldn't learn that shit in a fucking week. No, you had to put in some hard time fucking practice. You had to do some hard time fucking practice. And if you did enough practice, you wouldn't even have to block, because you had to fucking parry. You had to counter, and he could come right back with that shit. Come on now. Nobody can really say that shit was unbalanced. No, that shit was perfectly balanced. Because it had to be at the right given fucking time right there. The right giving fucking time right there. That's what made it so good. That's what made it so fucking legit. Everybody already knows the tournament video between Ken and Chun-Li. The Chun-Li user used her special, and he blocked that whole fucking special with parries, and then came right back with his own, and that's how the fight ended. Nobody can't really say that shit was unbalanced. That shit was fucking off the chain. That shit was fucking legit than a motherfucker. But no, Street Fighter 4 had to do it their own way. They had the focus attack. So instead of getting that lucky parry, you get to not only parry one, only get to parry one attack. You had to hope that their focus attack doesn't get through. You have to hope that the combo you're landing is more than a one hit. And you have to hope that nobody doesn't know how to cancel and use that shit again. Because trust me, there are players that know how to do that. And it's fucking stupid, because not only if you get hit, you get a 4-second delay like you've been like knocked out or something like that. They also get a chance to recover their health unless if you hit them. But then again, there are people that knows how to like fucking defend up the fucking ass, so even if you try to throw them, then they'll counter it. They're just fucking stupid. And you know what? That was one of the things that pussied down the system a lot, and one of the main reasons why I hate Street Fighter 4. For anybody that says Street Fighter 4 is fucking balanced, fuck you, because it's not balanced. Now, King of Fighters 12, everybody already knows the fucking problem with that shit. Good ass graphics of the fucking ass. Graphics that beats fucking Guilty Gear, but now it's just fucking retarded, because the thing that it's only fucking retarded because of the online play, and the only thing you can play single player wise is fucking trying to beat the time you have to beat arcade mode. But that's fucking stupid, and it's 5 fucking matches too. Usually arcade mode matches is like 10, and it had no Mai. But that's what sucked about it. So, and then you had, now, like I said, there is something that everything that I said I'm not going to get on has something to get on though. Like Blaze Blue. The only thing that's bad about Blaze Blue is fucking beginner mode, where you can use your special for like a amount of time, like stimulously. Only thing that backfired on that whole thing is the fact that you can't do much of the good combos at that. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Simple Mode, which was the exact same fucking thing. Only difference is it took away the high attack. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. People say that it's supposed to be a better thing that they take out the high attack. But isn't the high attack mainly the thing that ends the combos, not the one that starts them? I mean, people gotta think about that for a second. High attacks are mainly the ones that ends the combo with a bang. And then you got combos that starts low, medium, high, and then the specials start going medium, low, and stuff like that. But that's not the fucking but that is mainly the problem with simple mode. And due to the simple fact that characters like Amaterasu, that bitch dog from Okami, the majority of her attacks are from low attacks and medium attacks. So that kind of kills the logic. And mostly 99.9% of simple mode users are fucking Amaterasu users. Coincidence? So, and then Tekken 6, they had the little rage mode thing in the end where if you was about to die, the life bar would turn red, and it'll give you like an extra boost. So, oh yeah, and let's not forget about MVC3 again. X Factor allows you to increase attack, defense, and special attacks, and special defense, and recovers your fucking life bar. The only thing that can backfire is two things. One, the user, it only works longer if the user only has one character left. And if you get hit by it, you lose twice the health than usual. But then again, there are people who suck at it, and then you kill the first two characters off like nothing, and that third character is the one that kind of kills you off. That happened to me a few times. But basically, in other words, X Factor is nothing more of let's be cheap mode for a second. And there are some people whose combos that if you combine it with X Factor, it can make an automatic instant kill against the character. So, what a majority of these fighters, so that's what I mean by developers pussying in newcomers. Instead of us hard-working fighting gamers who work their way up from older fighting games, learning every fucking combo, learning every fucking thing that every fighting game has had, and now you have fucking simple mode and fucking beginner modes and stuff like that, so that when newcomers come in, they get to pussy their way in. And then you have the lazy assholes who's been in fighting games for a long time and decides to stoop up to their level and take advantage of that shit, which is fucking stupid. If you have any questions on that, leave a comment. I mean, if you have any opinions on that, leave a comment below. So, but for now, this is Gikonita, aka Mr. Dark Nagato, signing out.